What is up, you guys? This is Taco Bros back with another video. Today we're going over the latest One Punch Man chapter, and this chapter is actually called Daybreak 169. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So basically, we are getting Garrow. Now this is the last chapter, last panel we had got with Garrow. Garrow was originally basically he got his powers blessed by God. But now Saitama hit him with the zero punch, and it's just what happened. It came out of nowhere in a place where I was sensing nothing. A punch with enough energy to even put that boldly to shame. So as Garrow's power is just exiting out, basically Saitama hit Garrow so hard that all the power God gave him is just releasing. And now you say, hey, aren't you the hero hunter Garrow, aren't you? And you see a bunch of basically tank tops men that basically he beat up, and a few other S-class heroes that he beat up. And as they just look at him, they just cracking their fingers. Oh, you're Garrow. They remember you ever since the last chapter. Garrow was beating up Tank Top Master. But now we get a panel of Saitama, and he's saying that he was holding Genos' core. Now since Saitama had basically combined with his past self, so we get a panel of where and Saitama has to cover up his pants because his crotch was hanging out. So that was like a funny panel. So basically we get a panel of Genos hooking up to the previous core. And as Genos is hooking up to the previous core, he turned it on, and as he's seen it, he was like, what on earth? This seems like the real thing. And Genos is just hit with all these flashbacks of different things that happened. Basically the core was recording all of everything that was happening, and I didn't even know that Genos' core could do that. That's pretty freaking awesome. So it means like his core is like more or less like a sentient being, which is freaking awesome, guys. Like Jesus, like if you guys look at the core basically shows Genos everything that happened in the last few chapters. Genos knows about, and just at that moment, the memories residing within Genos' core is passed through. The memories residing in Genos' core is passed from space. Saitama's basically like it recorded all the memories, guys. So as we get into this chapter, this is pretty awesome. He was like, hey, he was like, what's going on, Joe? Sorry, I felt a bit lightheaded. And as Garrow you can see Garrow just ripping out Genos' core. This is my core, no doubt it. So then, what is this memory? Could it be the future of what happened? So Genos is basically telling Saitama, do you remember anything about what? He was like, according to my memory inside the core, both you and the future combined together. To explain it in short, wow, we get a whole panel of Genos just going on and on and on, no matter what parallel existence, baby, talking about parallel existences and different parallels. Basically, if you guys haven't seen Avengers Endgame, by time travel can mess up the future. So basically, theoretic, and basically whatever Genos is saying, this is so funny, guys. This entire panel, whatever Genos is saying, is going right out of Saitama's ear, and Saitama's like, I see. He says, anyway, about that, it's good to see you the same as ever. Like Saitama's like, okay, I see, that's neat. And Saitama's just going right out of his ear, like Saitama doesn't even know what's happening. So that's pretty funny, you guys. Just isn't listening. He doesn't remember. Just doesn't remember. So it seems that Sensei might be with the other heroes, and he basically, Saitama can't even remember what just happened from the panel when he was fighting Garrow. In any case, Sensei leave everyone in the world. He basically saved everyone in the world from Garrow. Not Garrow, not anyone else in the universe besides Sensei that knows that. So Garrow doesn't know it, and Sensei, basically Saitama doesn't even know it happened. Only Genos knows, which is pretty awesome. So as we get back, except for me, so Genos really sees the true power of Saitama right here. That's why Genos is smiling like, wow, he's that strong. What's so funny? It's like nothing. It's just smiling. and Genos finally got to see Saitama's true power. And now as we get back into the panel, see that he showed up just in the nick of time to save everyone, just as I expected of a hero. And as Saitama was all of a sudden, basically Saitama is just baffled by what happened. He doesn't even remember what happened in the past. And in the past, I'm gonna let you guys know that Terrio did die. So guys, Terrio was dead, and since Terrio, in the past timeline, Terrio died basically from the radiation that he was exposed from with Garo. So now in this timeline, Terrio is just saying like the after images of the other timeline. So as we go up, we can really see that Terrio sees Garo, and Garo is like a previous version of him, and the previous version of him, it basically, you can see like his after image, and that's basically resembling that his past timeline, he was able to go back in time, but now since he used his ultimate technique and God took away his power, he is now starting to dissolve away. And as Terrio sees this portion of Garo, it turns out Garo is just another voice. As he hears voices, is everyone starting to beat up and jump on Garo, and basically they're getting their revenge from Garo beating up all of the heroes. And now it's over. It's all over. Losing his divine power from a mysterious punch, and Garo's he's just like out of everything he was working for, he just realized that he never really achieved his goal. His goal was never really reached. And he's like, what's wrong, Lucius? Aren't you pathetic? And then we see Metalbat, that's enough, smacking an injured guy around. And then you see the other heroes basically like a Mind Mask want to kill him because he has been such a dangerous threat. But some of the heroes like Saitama and Metalbat know that Garo was the one who destroyed Elder, the new Centipede that came out, and Sage Centipede, and he helped destroy some of the villains as well, some of the cadres. So as they say who actually knocked out Garo, and then Saitama comes out of nowhere and just says blast. So that's just insane, you guys. It's just insane to see like Saitama giving all the credit to Blast, and he's holding on to Genos' core. He was like, Sensei, I believe that you are the only one with the right to decide how to deal with Garo. And that's why the other things to deal, basically to find a way to deal with him. But we see different people coming out, like Zombie Man, basically saying like, isn't there someone else who gave you power? Someone like an example of God? And as Garo is just like, Blast did say something like that when they met Blast in the past. So basically Saitama and Flashy Flash met Blast, and they still have basically the information. Basically, like, how can I put this? Garo knows that God gave him this power, but he's not telling them. Like, God, what a horse load of shit. What the hell are you talking about? Everything that happened here was me, and that is just a first thing. Come on, hurry up and kill me. Just do it. And basically, Saitama doesn't have any. Garo doesn't have any more remorse anymore. He's ready for death. Even if he agrees with me, alright, I'll conduct the execution. As Saitama is, as Amari Mask is gonna go ahead and execute Garo, we see Terrio just grabbing onto Amari Mask's leg, saying, Uncle is a real hero who saved me a bunch of times. Hurry up and run, Uncle. As he says that, please don't bully him, as King basically saw it as so he's uncle to Terrio he was talking about. I see no other monster trick on the inside of the child wrong. Right now, in convicted duty of heroes who treat him badly. Basically, you're lying. You said you were gonna execute him. As Terrio says that, all the heroes are finding out what to do, and we hear a thumping. We hear a huge thumping as we hear Maximum Output King. Mr. King, everyone needs to stop. The King engine, everyone needs to stop as the King engine starts bumping. The child is watching. A child is watching. maximum output as he's just using it on everybody. Then he said, Mr. King is pissed. He's serious pissed. And he was like, did we do something wrong? And they're just moving out the way. And then as we see King basically looking towards a mind mask with the serious eyes, Mr. King, Garrow, as they basically Dang comes out, and basically Dang is saying, I won't let you throw away your life so easily. So if you're going to basically be absolute evil is good at saving people. So as Garrow and them, everybody's basically giving Garrow a second chance, knowing that he basically destroyed most of the cadres, but knowing Garrow's just saying, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret having this experience with them, which is pretty awesome. And you can see everybody in there, basically they're talking to Garrow, and Garrow's getting a second chance. So you really sick of me, and as that in that quick second, Garrow just dipped. He managed to evade everybody, and I'm shocked that Satan was able to fix his pants, because his pants were looking crazy. So as Garrow just disappeared, everybody's just shocked. He was like, he got away. My mask is like, shit, which way did he go? Damn it. He'd probably be a repeat offender. Nah, he'll be fine. And as basically Garrow is gone, I'll leave the rest to the old man. We see Metal Knight coming out. Now this is the first panel, bro. I've never seen Metal Knight in the longest. And Metal Knight, he says it appears the threat is over. And Metal Knight finally comes out. And this is what I don't like about Metal Knight. You come out in the middle of the fight after everything is over. It appears the threat is over. And as he comes in, he's coming in with these light swarms of drones. And all of these drones are basically coming over here to pick up and clean up all the mess, basically, that was caught in the nuclear blast. And now he's basically, everybody that's been exposed to this radiation, he's basically going to treat everybody, because everybody has a sign of radiation sickness. And that's just pretty interesting just to see Metal Knight, and you haven't seen Metal Knight in the chapter for the longest. So yeah, that's pretty interesting, guys. And then Satan was basically telling General that Dr. Cento can fix it for you, as we see the whole daybreak of a new day coming on. And now this is the end of the chapter, guys, and I think this chapter was insane just by saying Metal Knight, one of the cadre heroes, one of the main heroes that we barely even see, him and Drive Knight. I haven't even seen Watchdog Man in this chapter. But in all, this is a good, dope chapter, and we're getting the ending of the Monster Association. So if you guys like that video, like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned and check out some of the other YouTube channels in the comment section below. And I'll see y'all next video. Peace.